cards, sports cards. And we're here. I'm here at the Brandenton Sports Card Show, just outside of Tampa. It's a beautiful morning. We're gonna come in here and see what they got. Hey bro, how you doing? And I'm here with iBuy Guy, and iBuy Guy's recording me. Okay, I just bought into 5 of these packs, so I'm gonna choose this one right here. And we're here at the BRISE show here in Bradenton, Florida. This is number 3.
Come on, pull some fire.
Some 4. Actually, let me put this one back for some reason.
Oh, he put back the winning one.
There you go.
No,
all right, 5. Okay.
Yes, sir. You need somebody to hold that for you?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right. Let's hope for no wonkers, but big
no
ones.
wonkers, no whammies, no whammies.
You can just open them. Just pull it open.
Okay, I have no idea. Let's see what happens.
All right, the first card. Tyler Hero, PSA 10.
There you go. That's
Damn.
how you start.
There you go. Okay.
I told you. I loaded them.
I know who that is.
You happy with that one?
Yeah, yeah.
We just shut off, I think.
No, it's still on.
Oh, okay.
It just goes off.
I just can't see what I'm doing.
To save battery.
$30.
Here's a 2014 Bowman.
Chris Bryant?
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
That's a refractor.
Nice.
You're killing it. You can just open them. You don't have to tear them either.
Oh, I have no nails, so.
I mean.
Okay, I got it.
Look at that. Oh yeah, Brandon Clark, PSA 10.
I'll take it.
PSA 10.
Dude, you're loaded.
Rated rookie.
Yeah, dude.
Cool.
I mean, they're only, these are $30 or 2 for 50.
Hey, yeah, and you're gonna be here tomorrow too, right?
Nope.
No.
Look at that. RJ Barrett, PSA 10.
2019 RJ Barrett. It's a nice card.
I think somebody won, even if he gets a wonker.
He's well ahead of the game now.
You're way ahead of the game.
Here's the last card.
Here we go.
Really?
Rui, PSA 10.
Boom!
All 10s.
What's up, man? What's
Dude.
up?
I told you my hot packs are loaded.
There you go. That's not bad. You did well.
Hey, you did good, man.
Yeah, brother. I'm glad you're happy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, guy.
Thank you. Bye, guy. I'll make sure and
Yeah, dude.
send you a shout out
Yeah,
somehow.
brother, I'll take those
Get a
for
card.
you. You want to keep them to put them in, or you
No,
wanna
you
get
good.
rid of
I got you,
them?
man.
All right, no big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, bud.
That was
No, thank
that was
you.
fun.
Yeah, and you loaded up.
Yeah, that's my best buy of the day. My only buy of the
Absolutely.
day.
I mean,
Well, the CEO of Fanatics over the last couple of weeks has been doing news conferences and stuff. They're at $11 billion evaluation right now, and in a few years they're going to be completely overtaking Panini and Topps and everything like that. And what they're doing is they're putting a new way for consumers to get cards instead of going to dealers who get a markup. They're gonna create a platform where people can go directly to Fanatics and get the cards. And
You're talking about brand new stuff, right?
yeah, brand new stuff.
But not,
Yeah,
like, not for like
yeah,
previous-
not no, hell no. Like this is what's up. Like the old stuff, old school, you can't mess with it. But I'm just asking your opinion. What do you just went out of that, right? It's none of your business, right? Yeah.
It's just if I was like a supplier or a store owner or something like that, I'd have a better pulse on, you know, like
Right. And that's what that's how I feel about it too.
I hear rumors here and there. I hear they did this, they did that, but like I don't dive into it because it's not, you know, it's kind
Yeah,
of my
I mean, I see what you deal with, man. You got some awesome stuff, and I just wanted to get your opinion on that. Thank you. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Fanatics. They already got the contract,
Yeah.
and they're taking over, you know, the game in a few years. You know that the CEO of Fanatics over the last few years has been, or actually the last few weeks, has been going around doing these interviews, and what he's saying is he's cutting out the middleman. He's going to take all this stuff and go direct to consumer portfolio where like it's cutting out the dealership. It's cutting out people like this. I'm just asking, what is your opinion on that?
So that's an interesting approach. I know they were also talking about, I believe, starting their own grading company as well. Am I correct on that?
Huh?
They want to start their own grading company as well.
Yeah, their own grading company, their own procurement, and then the consumer buys directly from Fanatics, and there's no like packs going to be coming out after 2026 or whatever in the hell the year it is. I don't remember the year off the top of my head, but the interesting thing that I'm thinking is that, and I mean, they literally, the CEO has been going around doing these interviews saying he's cutting out that shit.
Yeah.
And so the days of these is numbered, and I don't know if. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. By the way,
No, you're
You have a
good.
YouTube channel or a podcast? Or
I have a little YouTube channel.
What's your channel?
It's an outdoors fishing channel.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about that earlier.
But I wanted to get your on the spot like reaction to this, man, because it's a big deal, and I don't know if you've been paying it, like you probably have been, but literally over the last week, the CEO of Fanatics has been going out putting these interviews saying, yeah, well, we see it, we envision a future where, you know, people can just purchase cards directly from the manufacturer and shit like that, and it's cutting out. So are they going to be doing packs? You know what I mean? I mean, like where it cuts out the ability to like buy a pack and have the chance you're going to get a card, or you go bust, you know, craps, you know.
Yeah, I just think
Yeah,
cards, cards is something that it doesn't really belongs to all of us, not a specific person
Right.
or organization, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the reason why people come here too is that you can go technically, I think, buy cards like with certain redemptions and like other stuff from Topps, technically,
Right.
from someone else. But the point is here is to come here and one, have a community, but the two, also to get really good deals as well. And that's why people come here. And it's just cool seeing all these different stuff, just different sports. There's always a variety of everything here. I think them taking out the market wouldn't make sense. It'd be a little bit tough. And to, I guess, going back to like grading and all that, I wish them luck, because it's really not easy. We've seen companies, like Ryan talked about this a lot as well with like HGA, and there's certain things about, there's been some like accidental fakes getting around, like that stuff happens. Like there's a lot of.
He did a great job on that the other night. I told him earlier.
Yeah, and it's not just as easy as saying, oh, there's like we're just gonna go ahead and we're never gonna have any fakes. Like there's always gonna be certain drawbacks. In grading a company, there's a lot of liability in that as well. And I just think it's a lot of responsibility for one basically company to go ahead and take all of that and try to do all of it. And it's like most people can't even do one, or it's hard to do one correctly. Like doing PSA's job correctly, millions of cards, that's very, very difficult. They don't understand the manpower and just even the machinery to make that work, in my opinion.
I 100% agree. However, they have now an $11 billion evaluation.
They have all the player
and they are really pushing hard on this push to push out, and they're also like, let's say you buy a card, you break a card, and it's a I don't know, let's bring up a name, LeBron James, blah blah blah. Now the card, LeBron already got paid for that card that he did, like the card that he signed, or that card, but that card is worth like $300,000 or whatever. Now under their program, he's going to be getting a cut of that. Under you know, so it's not just the teams, but the players themselves under the new deal, and it's just weird. It's really a weird like thing going on.
A lot of it's hard to tell. I mean, it's 5 years in the future.
Right,
We're
right.
talking about a 2026 implementation. I mean, the card hobby has changed so much from even 2017 to 2021. If you go back 2016, 2017, people weren't really interested in basketball cards as they are today.
True.
I mean, it was before all the Lucas, before all these content creators came here. So predicting what would happen in another 4 or 5 years is so tough, because boardroom decisions still might be happening in the next 2-3 years before they make any implementations. We don't know if they're going to go out here and buy a Panini or buy a Topps or Upper Deck or a Leaf. Like, there's so many decisions that the company has to make first before even the general public or the insiders will have that knowledge. And I think a lot of the hobby is still going to stay the same for quite a bit. I mean, the hobby's been around since the 1800s.
True.
And sure, monetary-wise, it really hasn't popped until like the 60s and 70s, when like the Pete Rose rookie card blew up overnight, and a lot of capital was flowing into sports cards for once. Obviously, in the United Kingdom, you had all the different collectors over there as well that collected tobacco cards, but America, no one was really interested in it. So it's a whole other scene over there. I mean, there's so much out here to collect. We don't know the certainties of what's going to happen in the future until decisions are made by them. And I think it'll be slowly rolled out over time. But I think the first thing that's going to happen is eventually one of these companies is going to be bought, and
Topps or Panini is going to be bought out by Fanatics.
Unless they come out with their own manufacturing lines, or we don't know, right? They could have been developing brands the last 5 years before they even thought about making it public that they're going to take over. Like maybe they had this plan 5-10 years ago in the back. We don't know, like, as a general public. So it's kind of hard to say how that's going to impact our hobby when it's so far in the future, especially what's happening in recent years.
I just hope they know it's not just an easy, quick, oh, I'm going to buy this company and flip it for this and just do everything at once. Like,
and that's what I feel like that's what I feel like they're doing. But at the same time, they're buying all the rights. So Topps loses the rights to print cards. Panini loses the rights to print cards.
The thing with Topps what I was going to say is they're not just baseball. A lot of people think Topps is baseball, and sure, like, they've been producing baseball cards since technically 1951.
Yeah.
But the thing about Topps is they're also producing a lot of soccer cards. Soccer's #1 sport in the world. They also have cricket, which is the #2 game in the world as well.
Yeah.
Which people don't realize. They produce cards in India and now the United Kingdom for cricket. So they have number one biggest sport. Number two, they also still, I believe, do wrestling cards, and they're going after different animes.
Wow.
So Topps still theoretically could survive without baseball. Sure, they're going to lose a lot of profits, a lot of brand recognition throughout the hobby, but there's still a lot of people that collect those other sports, and it'll be interesting to see if they make a big push towards soccer and cricket, because we've seen in the last year, even soccer cards, kind of like basketball cards, there's no interest in the hobby, and they've gone up quite a bit this last year. So
True.
at least
Yeah.
me personally, I banked on the cricket doing well. I have a full cricket run, which I'm trying to complete. So I've been buying those, but I really think Topps is going to be pushing that if they're pushed out of baseball completely. We just don't know yet. It's just so far ahead in the future.
Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate your time, guys. Thank you again.
Yes, sir.
And